Hi there and welcome to Gaming Longplays. So today I'm gonna play Iris Fall, which were recommended by my big brother, to be honest. I had no idea this game even existed, to be honest. So this is kind of take on Alice in Wonderland. I get a little bit of... It's kind of a obscure game if you ask me. I really enjoyed it. It got a cool art direction and the music is freaking awesome. It got a lot of puzzles working with light and shadow and all that. It's all in black and white, by the way, or most of the time. It got a little bit of yellow inside it as well. Anyway, let's start this off, and I'm gonna do it 100%, get all the achievements in one go. Easy games if you want. Then 1000 game score for free. Yeah, so let's do it. I have no freaking idea what the story is, to be honest, by the way. It's about this girl waking up, dreaming nightmares, following a cat. The cat is dragging her down the hallway, and there's a lot of puppeteers as well. So I have no freaking idea what this game is about, or the story. I think she's trying to help the other kids who has been turned into puppeteers or something, puppets, but I don't know. But it is kind of cozy though. I played it last night when my kids were asleep, and I kind of fell in love with it right away, and that's why I'm doing it 100% right now. It's not difficult per se. I don't think you can die in this game, or I didn't die at least. The puzzles could be a little bit tricky, to be honest. There were a couple of puzzles where I got stuck on, but other than that, it's a nice game when you do not have anything else to play, or just want to have a good time. It takes around an hour to complete. But I mean, just look at the visuals, it's a beautiful game. I would say that at least. It's got a kind of a vibe from Tim Burton movies. It's kind of dark story, if you ask me, or at least the things that I could work out for myself. I kind of felt it was kind of dark. So yeah, every time you enter a book that is lying like that, you're entered the shadow form, and you need a light to be able to take control of the shadow, which allows you to move up and down. And so the trick is you gotta build not only platforms that you can move in your physical form, but you also got to build platforms that you can move on with your shadow form, which is kind of cool new gimmick for the game. Something that a lot of other game designers haven't tried out. And I mean, this was the first stage, I think. No, we're not done with the first stage yet. This is still part of the first chapter. And this is the first place where you actually get a little bit more into the puppets theme of the game. And you can pick up stuff. You cannot do any damage whatsoever, and there's absolutely no enemies in the game. Not that can hurt you, at least. But you can pick up items, and you will pick up multiple items, and you can choose them from your inventory and put them in different spots and everything. A lot of the achievements actually were like solve this puzzle for the first time without doing anything wrong and stuff like that. And there's a lot of, like this puzzle you see, we got 3 different things to push, and you kind of, the first time you do it, you want to push everything and just see what it does, because there's no explanation what either of those buttons really are, so you really need to just be pushing them and see what happens. And there is a little death trap that we built for ourselves. I do believe so, at least, that you would fall down and get fall down on the spikes or something. But then again, I don't think you can, because the game doesn't let you drop down from environments so you can fall down and die like that. So I didn't try it out. But I were going into this game kind of like, okay, this will be 1000 game score, easy. Let's just, I don't care about the story or anything, but kind of like from the moment I actually started up playing this, I kind of felt like, holy crap, this is actually a good game. Why have I missed it? And to be fair, I actually do miss a lot of those smaller games that is not kind of like AAA games or stuff like that. Of course, I play kind of everything except for sports games, but then again, I really do enjoy this. I don't think this game has multiple endings, or I'm pretty sure it doesn't have that, because in the achievements there were no hint at all that there were multiple endings or anything. And the dolls here, to be honest, I didn't even have a clue on which doll to go where, or if I actually took the right doll in the right place, but I kind of think I did, and it actually worked for the puzzle. This puzzle was also kind of strange, because the body type doesn't really match the body that I wanted it to have, because you can see on the picture there, in the upper left corner and upper right corner, you have a picture which you are supposed to actually make it kind of look like, and on the first doll at least I didn't kind of think it matched what I actually put my puppet in. I mean, the sound in the game or music is excellent, if you ask me. It really matches the visuals and the story perfect. The music also got me to think back on Alone in the Dark, Jack is Back for the PlayStation 1 and PC back in the days. It kind of really reminded me of that game, that horror game, and I really enjoyed playing that game when I actually did it. It's been a while since I last played it, but I probably will play it again real soon. Alone in the Dark, that is. So for this puzzle, you really need to solve it on the first try. You cannot put... the thing is, you gotta make the electricity move from the button back to the green lamp over there, and you only got one try if you want to have the achievement. So you really need to do this perfect. So to be honest, I actually failed this the first time I tried it, and I reset the chapter, which allowed me to do it. Because on the first one you cannot fail, on the second one it's kind of easy to see what to do, but on this one it was kind of difficult to actually know what to put where and all that, but I kind of found a solution, and here's the achievement. Complete circuit. Complete the puzzle without making any circuit mishaps. And I mean, this game took me around an hour to beat, one and a half. So it's not the biggest game there's out. But like I said, it's a nice game. I really enjoyed it, and I can really recommend it. If you have Xbox Game Pass, you should be able to play it, I think. So if I understand it right, there's a normal world and a shadow world, and you're in control of both of them. You have this girl, maybe called Iris, no, I don't know. This little girl who can take on shadow form. Yeah, so she can take on the shadow form and all that. I think I noticed, mentioned it earlier, and you need to find different routes and work with the lightning effects and shadow effects. So I thought I did it right here, but I did it kind of wrong. So I needed to check out, even if you put an item down, you can actually pick it up again and put it somewhere else. So you need to try it out on different things. So on this place we got it again. And apparently I did miss for the first time when I put on the first one, where I put down the stick. I actually thought I did it right, but as you can see here, there is another lamp showing off from the right side, which makes this stick look bigger. That's what she said. No, not those kind of yolks. Sorry about that. But right now we are in a giant clock, I think. This is the cogwork for the clock. And there's an achievement coming up right on top of those stairs, where we are not supposed to actually reset the clock handles. I don't know how I got it, but I got it. I didn't apparently not reset the clock handles, and I do not know how you can reset the clock handles. It was just a lucky guess from me. This part was kinda... It's not difficult, I'm just trying out the mechanic a little bit and to see, because even though I pressed the button I wanted to press and thought about it, that it hopefully would turn the way I wanted it to turn, it didn't. And then I found a solution, so let's just move up and to the next place here. And like I told you, the music is awesome. I really enjoyed the music. It's one of the strongest bits of this game, I would say. The visual department, the graphics and the music was something that really gonna stick with me, to be honest. Oh, I did a mistake there. I saw it now. If I just had to turn it that way directly, I would have finished the puzzle, but I'm kind of tired though. That should be working. Yeah, it does. And I do not know what I would call this graphic. I would probably say kind of like cartoon, because it's beautiful constructed. And I do believe this game is also out for PlayStation 4 as well. It's out for PC as well. And here's another example on using shadow to move up in the world, so to speak, to progress the level. And it kind of feels like you're on a scene all the time, with the lightning effects and all that. It's kind of like the big scene lamps showing you where to go and all that. So that is actually an enemy that just flew by, the little bat. The bat is actually an enemy, but it cannot kill you, I don't... Or maybe it can, by the way. Because I think there is on a later stage where I actually touched the bat that teleports me back in the beginning of the puzzle. But you do not have any extra lives or anything like this. So this is the achievement puzzle which I told you about earlier, that you're not supposed to turn the clock handles. reset the clock handles. And that could be a little bit frustrating before I actually knew which lever did what, and how to actually progress the puzzle or make it kind of... You want to know which levels you're supposed to actually press and drag. As you can see a little bit of a white dot over the levers that you can pull, and I kind of tried here. Let's try to go in shadow form and see what happens. So the game doesn't really tell you what you do, even though it does, because it kind of highlights those things that you can interact with. And I wanted to do a full, complete run the first time I actually played the game, so I kind of set the standard a little bit high for me. And it took me a little bit of time before I actually realized those figures that are in the circle that you're supposed to actually make. The little figure that I just ran past in the shadow form, you can kind of see it's kind of like a cat body and a U-shaped head with 3 lines in. And I were like, kind of like, okay, if I pull this, what happens? And I were not fully paying full attention to what I actually did, because I really did have that head in the right place. So, and when I finally figure out what to actually do, it was a matter of fact which of those 4 circles are supposed to be highlighted with the figure. I thought first that it was the circle closest to the lightning, but apparently it's the circle closest to the screen that you're supposed to actually get has the same figure that's shown in the shadow form. But once I really got it under control, I actually had no problem solving the puzzle. I wouldn't say this is the most difficult game that I played with puzzles, but some of them are really mysterious, if you ask me. Yeah, so we actually solved it here, and a huge shout out to my brother who actually recommended this game, because me and my brother are sharing accounts, so the games he downloads I can download and all that. And he downloads a lot of strange titles that I haven't played or even tried out, so I'm gonna start doing that, because I got my fixed timeline on which games I'm supposed to play and what games I'm playing right now and all that. And I want to showcase the games that are new in release order, as well as old retro games, and these kind of games that I really don't know what it is and if I want to play them and all that, kind of falls into limbo. I'm not playing them and all that, so yeah. I gotta be better at actually playing games that I have no freaking idea what they are, and just try them out before I start recording, I guess, and see if it's a game that I'm willing to put my few hours a day for video games and recording, put those hours into those games. I kind of was like that when I started recording this game. I was kind of like, oh crap, why did I start record this? Am I willing to put a whole evening just playing this game? And because I wanted to play the Callisto Protocol, or I'm also recording Pokemon Sword, so I wanted to put some hours into those games as well. But I were like, nah, okay, let's go for this game. Let's try it out. Let's play it through. It shouldn't take that long, because I noticed how quick I were doing the chapters, and I were like, okay, I play for around 20 minutes now, and I'm already done with 2 chapters, so it shouldn't take the whole freaking evening here to do it. But anyway, I'm glad that I actually stuck with this game because I had a really good time playing it. And I don't know, I'm a full-grown man, and having a family and kids and all that doesn't allow me to actually play that many hours a day. I kind of get max 1 till 2 hours a day. That's why I kind of pause the games when I record. Sometimes I even start when my kids are awake and they are kind of asking me things and want me to do a couple of other things and all that. That's why I keep on pausing the game, or my wife comes in and asks me a question or something. So I do not have that a lot of game time, but in the game time that I actually do have, I want it to be meaningful. I want it to be something that I can feel, okay, I did a pretty decent job here. I am having a blast playing this. I'm having a good time and all that. I do not want it to go to waste. I do not want to waste my 1 or 2 hours on a shitty game, if you know what I mean. That's the life of growing up, I guess. I remember being a kid, wishing to become old enough to get my own money so I could buy new games. And now that I am older, I wish I were a kid again because I want to have the time to actually play the video games that I got. So this puzzle is kind of strange as well. You need to flip the leaf, the moon, or the thunder to get it in the right order to get down to the bottommost painting. So you can get the shadow girl actually through the paintings in the right order. So the next puzzle is a music box, I think, kind of like a drum or something, I don't know. And I do believe you are supposed to go in the right order, and I think the wall paintings is actually showing the right order. But I kind of just did it on sheer luck. I tried out different solutions, it didn't work. Okay, I know what worked first, let's try to push another one. Okay, let's go for that. No, it doesn't work, let's go back to the start, let's do what I did first and all that. And it kind of worked. This puzzle wasn't that difficult, it was just kind of random or something. Not random, but it was kind of, I don't know, kind of cool. So this is the first stage where we actually have a puzzle playing as the shadowy person, and to be honest, I had no idea what I did. Or yeah, this one. Okay, I remember. You're supposed to push 6 different sticks, and the cat and the girl moves different, but depending on which one you're pulling. And you want to get both the cat and the girl to the dress, or I think it is a dress, hanging in the tree. And you do not want the bat to end up on either of the same place as you and the cat. And I found out that if you pull this one and you get up, then you have the dress, and then you pull it again because, way, we're out. We did it. Awesome. So just pay attention to what you are doing, and you should be fine with these puzzles. Otherwise you have my video showing you what you can do and how to do it. Yeah. But anyway, with that done, we are free to progress this stage. I think this is the last thing we do in it, until we continue on to the next chapter. Yeah, that's right, we are going to dust off those paintings as well to see a little bit about the story, I guess. I do believe it's about a puppet
story for me, feel free to do that. We found it. Something about an old lady clipping paper and stuff with a kid, and the kid is just, woo, look at me. So anyway, that's completed. I think there's around 8 chapters or something. Them, and we need to do that in a specific order, and I will show you guys the order, and that's because we want to grab that achievement point, but first the cat is actually looking at us and we need to do some slide puzzles. I always enjoy doing these kinds of puzzles back when I was a kid, trying to find out possible solutions. Honestly say I actually started extremely well. I do believe I it's not the correct path to go because we didn't get on the last place. So I'm gonna change it up again because that is actually wrong. Kind of a bit tired, I guess. This one as well. Yeah, so now we got it on we're going to do all of these puzzles. Yeah, now it's the girl and the bat. This one was actually a little bit difficult to see exactly how it should be, but I really enjoy watching these images come to life, tell a story. I'm not entirely sure what it's supposed to be. So this one was the most troublesome, and like in true fashion, always the last puzzle is these sequences are always the most difficult. You get to try the first one, which is really simple, and then you play higher up the difficulty a little bit, and then you get to the next one, which are difficult sometimes. We're actually supposed to have it on the side, as you can see. So with that, we're moving on to the eye puzzle. So the first one is the second to last. We need to shut down. We just need to stand in front of the light. The second one should be, yeah, that one. It's the first one, I guess. Yeah, that's right. As you can see, we are just standing I stop up or stop moving, I'm actually getting some moves ahead. So as you can see, that bridge is actually some of these level ones, and I cannot stand on that one. It gets covered with something. So there we go. I'll be able to progress further. We got a bat over there as well. Sucks. Fun to see. What else? I don't know even know what I'm talking about. I've been at work all day, so. But anyway, this bridge puzzle really had me in a cringe. I have to think this out. We dodged it. To the last one, once you get the last one is pretty sweet, pretty easy to be honest. There is nothing wrong about it. And here you can see the bridges we have already moved around. So move into level up, and now it's not now that it becomes more Alice in Wonderland-ish. So chapter 4 is beaten. It might be now. Yeah, it could be now. We come to more like Alice in beautiful, so I kind of like the game without fully understanding the story. I think she's trying to save someone or something, or find something. I don't know. I honestly do not know what the story is. So if you chase the cat 3 times at this place, by the way, you get another achievement. Hey kitty, chase after recent cat 3 times in the hall of many doors. So this puzzle is difficult. You need to move that lamp, press A to make it lower a bit to send a shining light, and you just need to do that until you have every single light. So it wasn't that difficult, to be honest. Press A to see what happens. And if you do like this video, by the way, don't forget to click subscribe button and thumbs up button. Like the video, that helps me a lot. So I would be very happy for that. So yeah, we got 2 more rounds. This should be the last one. No. I think so now we get a lot of it's kind of like Rubik's Cube puzzle box system, but you need to shine the light on the eyes in front of the doors, and you need to have both doors shone with the light. So here you have 6 possible directions that you can move the boxes in. So if you follow my steps, you get it. First try here, not the first time. It has a little pretty sweet. So if you want to get easy achievements kind of fast, this is a perfect game to actually get them. There is not that much you need to have to do. It's not like it takes a whole month to farm something or actually play the game live hours or something like that, like Dead Rising's achievements and so on. So this is actually a pretty sweet game to get 3 achievements in. So we got another puzzle box puzzle, and another one later on as well. So here we have 3 doors we need to shine the light at. 4 doors as well. Yeah, 4 doors. Sorry, 4 doors, not 3. You need to shine the light on all 3 of them, which can be a little bit problematic. So I'm trying to figure out the perfect combination here. Sometimes it takes time to just rethink the puzzle solutions. Get them, it's you get to feel. Okay, we got doors open. If I remember correctly. So the commentary I'm doing right now is actually afterwards. I'm done commentating Longplay. I could do that as well. When I play video games, I'm actually focused on what the hell I'm doing, and sometimes when there is a difficult boss or something, I really need to concentrate, so I become silent instead, and that's not something that I do want to do. So I'm recording the sound afterwards. So on some games I might actually do the commentating as while I'm playing the video game or the game. We'll see about that. And today I'm kind of tired doing this because I've been at work all day, so I'm like, oh. So yeah, that's the last door to open up. We needed 4 lights on those blue orbs to open up the secret pathway to madness. Or so I would say, at least. So I do have a job besides doing this. This is more like a hobby for me to play video games, and the reason why I do this, upload all my gameplay videos, long play videos and all that, is because I needed a reason to play my games. So we completed chapter 5, by the way. Yeah, I needed a reason to play all the freaking games that I've gotten over the years. 1,500 games. Right now we have 14,220 games for this channel. So we're moving up the backlog, which is awesome. But then again, I do get a lot of new games every year, so my backlog is always getting mashed up with games. And I'm trying not to complete all the retro games list, and the reason is those are usually shorter than newer ones, and I do want to keep some of them that are from NES or SNES era. I really do love 16-bit video games, so I'm trying to keep those, save those for a bit later. It's not going so so with this puzzle you need to line up the eyes and the irises together to form, I don't know, 3 eyes I think. You're gonna rotate this like hexagon thing. And there's like 6 different ways to actually rotate. So if you just follow these simple steps, you can get the puzzle completed quite fast. I'm sorry about that. Like I told you guys earlier, I've been at work. I work with kids and teaching, so I'm kinda tired. Yeah, I'm kinda tired. Oh, that's right. You're going to collect a couple of items to put on the pedestal to do some shadowing works to be able to unlock the next puzzles were kind of fun to actually do. They were not that stupidly difficult. They were pretty easy if you remember correctly. Okay, not pretty easy, but kind of. So if you move the push the buttons in the exact same way like me, you get it in the first try here. And it's either the box it's pretty easy. Go backwards if you fail on achievement. It's not that difficult. So here we're gonna pick up 3 butterflies. We're gonna hang them up. We picked up 2 first, and we got another third butterfly on a hook already. So we're gonna take down the third butterfly, or just do that. We're gonna pick that up again because we put it wrong. So we're gonna pick up that third butterfly, which is the smallest one. We're gonna put it closest to the lamp there. The puzzle is you need to have all 3 butterflies the same size. So first the smallest one, and then we're gonna put the biggest one. No, right, not the biggest one. Oh, it was actually the biggest one. And then we're gonna put. Oh, it's not the same size. Yeah, it's actually covering up the wall behind. So we awaken this fairy. I call her a fairy. I don't know if she's a fairy. We're gonna do some magic. It was a wizard though. Bunny wizard. It's a strange game. But I'm kind of hooked at it anyways. Oh, this one. You're gonna move, start a light, and then you're gonna move her on the doll. To form a bridge over to the lamp up in the upper left. As you can see, and we're gonna use that item later. So here you need to enter the shadow foe first. And we're gonna move that lamp, and we're gonna do the mannequin or puppet or whatever it is. books, I guess, and she should move into the book. So the Book of Truth, complete chapter 6. So we're at chapter 7. I think there's only 8 chapters or something. So for the next part, this is actually the biggest part of the game almost. For these chapters, there might be 9 chapters. I only remember, and I actually beat the game last night, which is kind of strange. So this is kind of like a scrapbook. I think it's called scrapbook or a clipbook or something like that, where you move a page and other things pop up. Pop-up book. Pop-up book, I think it's called. So what you want to do here is actually change from the middle one to the first one to the middle one to the first one a couple of times, and you will get a key for pages in the book. Number of times. As you can see, those things, those doors, you want to enter to get an item, and this is where the shit hits the fan, to be honest. Let's check this out. It's kind of strange, and you're gonna get 4 items, I believe. So there's an eye. If you press A, the picture will start moving, and when it starts moving, you're gonna get an item. Move the page to the last page, and we're gonna move over there to the left side and pick up that item. And these items that we do get, we're actually going to use one of these, of course, in the last page. What we're gonna do now is move back all the way to the left. And we're gonna swap back to the page. Enter the page top left side. So the controls are kind of stiff sometimes. I do want to run faster with that, but if you're not able to do that, yeah, so we get the last piece here, and it's an eye, or an eye, or whatever it's called in English. In Swedish it's called knapp, I think. Knapp, yeah, button, which we're going to use as well, of course. So the middle right doors now open for us to progress. So let's do that. Let's do exactly that. right now you want to use the music note first, spin the wheel before using the figurine, and that's the only reason why you want to do that is because you want to get an achievement, of course, and that is using the music note more than once. So let's use the figurine down, and now we're gonna use the music note and get the awesome music, of course. So now we got another animation anyway when she fall down. And this is So this is where the game like I told you guys earlier, if you do know the story, please let me know. I would really want to know the story about this game. But anyway, chapter 6, 7, chapter 7 is beaten. Awesome. Let's progress. And I think there's kind of like 20-25 minutes left of the game, so there's not super much left of the game, which is cool. Like I told you, this is the most easiest temp without any ever battle anyway. As it should be. So, you guys do achievements. Still, I haven't done all the achievements. So if there's anyone who's up for that, please let me know, and I'm gonna try to do it together with you guys. So I do guess that lady is the animal or something, turning humans into kids into puppets. But this puzzle is kind of slow mechanics for me. I really wanted to be done with the game. It's not kind of done with it. I did up to this point, but then again, I kind of enjoyed it anyway. But here you gotta move those things. I'm not even sure what it's called in English, sorry about that. Those scene things to build a bridge and to be able to shut down the orange light things. And once you do that, you get more things to move in the scene, and you're gonna be able to shut down the rest of the labs. What you want to do is actually move the piece that I'm currently looking at, the right one, all the way to the left, if I remember correctly, to build a bridge up for upper light. And that is yeah, I'm not also could be problematic because you got 3 layers to actually see how the shadows form up. Yeah, could be problematic, but as long as you're awake and know what you're doing, it shouldn't be that difficult to actually solve this puzzle. So what we want to do is actually shut down that one so we can move it around as well. And we have already moved. Or it just took one. Sorry about that. It just took one lamp to actually be able to move. So we can now move it around, change it backwards one step, and you're able to pull down the first triangle. And we got another 3 pieces to be able to shift. So what the middle one, those you just unlocked, you're gonna change it, pull it one step to the right. If I do remember correctly, it should be like that. Yeah, one step to the right, and then you want to pull to the sorry. Able to put down the first U shape. If you do all of these, you are going to get an achievement for showing what it is. It's a background painting or something like that. I don't know. I totally missed this out, to be honest. I were not really expecting an achievement there. The achievement list, what I had upcoming, so I just did is. So yeah, that's the second one. And you want to move over there to the door where the shimmering light is, because that's another shadow form book that you need to open up. Or not open up, but you're going to transport yourself to that one. So we're gonna move this piece all the way to the right. No, I'm just kidding. To the left. Pieces behind. And right now we actually need to change those as well, because I kind of messed up. We weren't checking the background specifically. So you can see there's a wall where we are climbing up right now. And we're like, oh crap, I forgot about it. So let's go back and change it. So we need to change both of them to the left. Like that, and now you can enter the book and be able to pull the last U-shape form. I'm not even sure what that shape is called in English, sorry about that. I'm not even sure what it's called in Swedish. I cannot it's kind of like a tutorial how to build puppets, or maybe to get kids into puppets, I don't know. I think it's just a pup show. Find the hidden drawings behind the screen. But they are kind of messed up though, it kind of looks like a tutorial how to make puppets. This story might be even more disturbing than I actually understand myself. It's about a kid killer and all that shit. That would be sick. Because it's a beautiful game. It's kind of reminding me of what for the one of the first Xbox One games I got that were not a AAA game. I think it was produced by not produced, but I think it was done by Ubisoft or something like that. You play as Sleeping Beauty in an imaginary world. It's a 2D game, RPG-ish. Aurora. I can't remember the name of the game. something. Let's see. Or she is. Aurora's beam. That's the name. Child of Light. Sorry about that. Child of Light. That's the name of the game. Kind of this resembles, and I kind of like Child of Light as well. It's where a sad tale of sleeping beauty. Poor messed up. So we're at the last stage-ish. No, this should be the last stage. The last chapter. And this is just kind of strange. There's an achievement for this. As long as there's a shadow kid moving around to actually stop you, you need to run into them. But we're gonna come to that soon. So now we're gonna use these kind of paper kids, paper gingerbread men to set it working again. And the first puzzle is kind of easy, but the second and third puzzles are not as easy as you think, if you know the puzzle line that is. So this second figure is going to release 2 lines of gingerbread man, and this is gonna release 3 lines of gingerbread. So that's like 50. It might be even 4 puzzles. This could be the last puzzle. I think there's something. I'm moving up and down, upwards to down, using items for the gingerbread man, as I call them. But if you put them in the same spot as mine, you're going to succeed in this puzzle. The shadow form of himself, stopping us from going up. And the reason why I'm running all the way down here to the book is just to get that achievement from getting stopped by different shadow forms of people. Okay, so he shot us back. That's the first one. Be sure to get that one. So let's go back to the book. Turn back to our physical body. We're gonna move some walls. Should be able to continue on. First one, we're gonna move it all the way down to the stairs. there's an invisible walls around, so that's why I'm like in the same spot. So we're gonna get help from. Her path with shadows, so we're gonna open that up. And he's kind of, no, you shall not pass. He told her, and she's like, please let me pass. Please, mister. I'm scared. No, you shall not pass, you bastard. We're gonna pick that up. It's kind of like a light bulb or something. No, not light bulb. It's a mechanic thing that you're gonna put into the next, or to the mechanic. Yeah, we're gonna build us a bridge. Go and get another thing. But yeah, there's the second one. Circle, triangle, we got a circle. Turn into shelter. Move up the non-accessible area. That one. Escape, we're gonna lower it again so she can move up to where we actually got the circle thing, mechanic thing. Us, so we can move on and get to the third level of this mechanical beast. And I'm kind of like, should I do this one? Should I not do this one? Yeah, that's right, I forgot about running into that one. So now we got the achievement for running into different people. Be blocked by different puppets in the chat world. You shall not pass. So yeah, we're ready to move on to the next level. This level were not that difficult, to be honest. This was actually the easiest of the three to know what to do. multiple puppets. So I'm gonna use those light bulbs. I think it's light bulbs at least. Yeah, I do believe you're gonna use the light bulbs actually to shine the light on the light blue eyes. Not that much mistaken, you're gonna have a light blue eye. So what you want to do here is move up to that orbit thing that actually got up. So yeah, you're going to move up to that spheric thing that showed up, and you can see the black thing in the sky. You're gonna rotate it first. Button. X button. So yeah, that's the game. Iris Fall. I hope you enjoy this video. If you did, please click the like button and please click the subscribe button if you haven't done that already. The next video I will that. So this was Iris Fall. I really enjoyed it. After this, there's a lot of videos coming up that you should see. It will be after the credits and all. So I'm gonna bypass the credits just to see it. Yeah, pretending that she succeeded. We saved the other kids, I think. But it kind of feels like the other kids got their souls back, but we got turned into a puppet that she had made for her daughter come to life.